feel like teams can punish that if they just go, look, Shadowbird's in the back, deal with him. Easier said than done, of course, but something to look out for. But either way, looking at this LG roster, it is going to be Milo on the Winston, Gods on McCree, Seagull once more on the Genji, Pooks on the Lucio, Enigma on Zarya, and Indust gonna be the final piece here on the Zenyatta.
Let's get a move on.
All right, well, this reunited team, no different here. Too Easy and Shadowburn will be on McCree and Genji. Brawl is beginning as Forsaken jumps in on his Winston.
Seagull looking to get in here. Both teams trading off poke to start with. Milo actually gets really low, but Gods picks off Slasher for the first blood, and that is huge. They're going to be down Discord orbs, down Harmony orbs. Enigma follows through, takes out Shadowburn. No, Forsaken just going to get booped off the ledge by Pooks, and this is going to be a first point capture from LG.
Yeah, Reels is just trying to stall it out there. He's going to end up giving his life for it. Although some nice skates going around there. Stalls it out for a moment at the least, but that is a first cap here. This map is just one of those maps on King of the Hill that's really hard to take back once it's initially taken. There's really only 2 avenues of entrance. It's been really cool, though, with these compositions, though. Some teams are sending a couple people over center while everyone else goes to a different side, but it looks like they're going to bring in all 6 from pack room.
Yep, they're going in from LG's left side, hoping to have a little bit more luck coming in through the room. Zarya Shield leading the way. Zom's moving in. Deadeye on the way from Too Easy here, looking for happy little skulls. Not able to find them. Enigma actually punishing Forsaken very early. And here comes Seagull. Dragon Blade being unsheathed. Here come the slashes. Moves to the back line. Gonna get taken out by Too Easy. Eats the flashbang instead. So not a bad response here coming out. Zom's in fact coming in with the Graviton. Pulls in the remaining 3 LG members. Down they go. And WEUNITED gonna retake this with 40% or so to LG.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it a lot over the last couple days, but in case you missed it, I could not be more impressed with Zom Zarya lately. He is keeping his team alive, keeping his over-aggressive Genji alive. I mean, just the right amount of aggression. But he's always got so much damage in charge. He rarely wastes a Graviton, always has good follow-up, gets good poke in. His Zarya has been a thing of beauty.
And well, here comes Deadeye now coming out from Gods. Skulls starting to light up, and they come right out. Gods takes out 2 to begin here, and LG fighting right back. This is great, Hex. This is what you want to have a King of the Hill game. Both teams bring it right to each other, swapping off control frequently. And a little bit of the last gas coming out from WEUNITED, but they're not going to keep this. That's going to go to LG.
Yeah, but they're now all pretty much in position here. They're 4 posed up on the bridge here. Zombs is going to just walk right in, try to get some poke downs. Got to be kind of careful here. They do have the whole group now. Sound Barrier comes down. Here comes Shadowburn, takes out Indust immediately to start this fight.
That's a good pick coming out. He does have Dragon Blade now, built it up in the middle of the fight. Still 65 here for WEUNITED. Shadowburn has to back out, though. Almost gets stoned by Gods. Dragon Blade coming out, 6v4. Forsaken moving in, and Shadowburn will finish this out. Looking for Seagull. It is too much. And, oh my goodness, he gets Slasher or Indust right at the spawn point. Oh my goodness.
Shadowburn or back out. Pick one, because he doesn't really retreat from fights.
No. Shadowburn, we joked earlier today about a Reinhardt having his W key held forward. Well, so does Shadowburn. Of the 2. I don't think he knows the meaning of retreat. Does not have S-bound at all. All right, well, Deadeye coming out here from Too Easy early here in this fight. Again, looking for those skulls. Not getting anything, just going to have to hold it. And LG, they're going to be fighting right back. Graviton Surge comes out from Zoms. Does get 3 people in. Seagull does not care. Goes to the backline, reflects the flashbang. And no, not going to take out Too Easy. Slasher coming in the clutch with the Transcendence, mitigating the rest of that Dragon Blade. Gods goes down, down goes Indust. And WEUNITED got to fight this right back. That was a very good Transcendence by Slasher to stop Seagull from annihilating his entire backline.
Yeah, somewhere in that, though, it was flipped over for Luminosity, so they got about 10% there on the point, completely tied up. That was a brawl just defined by support heroes and support ultimates. That first Graviton should have wrecked everyone, transcended out of that, and then they also got the sound barrier off of it too. However, they weren't able to capitalize on it because the opposing Transcendence came off. Just beautiful support play.
Well, here comes Shadowburn, defensive Dragon Blade on the way, looking for Seagull, chasing after him. Ninja on Ninja fight. His blade is too long, takes out Seagull. Godzo on the Zoms. Shadowburn completes a double kill, so 5v4 right now. But WEUNITED, they are cleaning this up. Will there be any heroics left here for LG? Gonna have to come from Gods. He does take out Slasher. He's on a double kill. Shadowburn in trouble. It's a triple. But it's not enough. He's not able to get on the point.
Got flashbanged.
Wow. A little bit of... I think Get Too Easy lost his hat at the end.
0-1.
All right, so first round going in favor of WEUNITED, but that was Man, that was back and forth. That was great.
These just been super entertaining. Now, this is the stage I was mentioning earlier that I think looks like, to me at least, WEUNITED's best stage on Lijiang, so it's going to be a pretty tough task for Luminosity, but who knows? That was super back and forth. One errant fight, one shot here or there could have swung that entire stage to one side or the other. Enigma's going to treat us to some Tracer. I'm super excited to it. One of the best Tracers in the game.
Yeah, Enigma, we haven't seen his Tracer as much as of late. This hasn't been the absolute greatest meta for Tracer, but on King of the Hill, you can definitely still make it work, and I'm excited to see what Enigma does here, because, as you mentioned, his Tracer has been a thing of beauty.
Well, the positioning comes in a little more aggressive from WEUNITED. They take this middle ground first. They're getting a little bit of poke in.
Both teams fighting out here for control of the middle. WEUNITED with a little bit better position, but God says no. Takes out the threat known as Shadowburn. Milo following through, takes out Slasher. 5v4 right now in favor of LG. They're starting to push it forward. Back and forth, but Seagull, though, takes out Too Easy.
Yeah.
Goes for the triple kill, and that is going to be first point control here for LG. Good cleanup, and I mean, like I said, the way this has been going, both teams have been trading off control. See what WEUNITED can do to bring this right back.
Yeah, they won that first fight pretty decisively. I mean, if you just look at the DPS and the charges that they have going for their ultimates, Seagull and Gods both about to have ults up. I think Too Easy might have popped one halfway through there. There's no other reason he should be at 10%.
Too Easy does take out Indust here for first pick of the game. They're going to be down their Zen, and that's such a huge deal right now. No discords, it hurts your offense, no Harmony Orb, obviously down healing. And LG, they're starting to get picked apart here. They lose two people right away, and this is going to be WEUNITED off of those early picks, getting onto a point as Slasher takes out Enigma.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about how you don't see a whole lot of Tracer in the meta anymore, and it's not just because McCree can two-shot are at almost any distance. It's because, really, your job as Tracer is to get to the back line and destroy supports. Now, when it was Mercy, it was all fun and games, but now it's Zenyatta, and he can fight back.
All right, well, this has been back and forth. I expect more of the same. Seagull itching to bring out the Dragon Blade here in just a moment. Soundbearer up for Pooks. We're going to be seeing that combo come out in just a moment. And there's the Soundbearer. No, Seagull doesn't get it. He got LOS'd.
That's brutal.
So he's going to have to go in raw here. No sound barrier. Going to get aided by the Transcendence instead. Swing his blade, but is tied to his own Zenyatta. Bit of a misplay there from LG. Now Seagull able to capitalize as Zoms with the 3-kill off the Graviton. WEUNITED is going to hold on here on the control center.
Zoms doing his best to make Zarya actually get a play of the game here. Gets his Graviton and is his own follow-up. Now he's forward on this poke. He's lit up like a Christmas tree. As always, Zoms is always a certain shade of color that I can't even recognize, like 200% charge on his gun.
Well, speaking of Zarya shenanigans, look at Milo right now going to the backline. Does the Graviton, hits Shadowburn directly in the face with it. It actually blocked it midair, so he gets nothing off of it. That's not where he wanted to put the Graviton. As Too Easy right now immediately able to take out Enigma in the back. Enigma having a rough time getting value on his Tracer. Still though, 5v5, down goes Zoms. Yeah, they're Gods now doing some work. The Pokemaster himself looking for Too Easy. Almost has him down. Too Easy has to run. Shadowburn eats a headshot. He goes down. And LG starting to bring this right back in their favor. Oh man, this is
yeah, they're going to flip it back over here. Offensively from the other side coming out, and they're going to have Sound Barrier and into Dragon Blade coming up next. High Noon also going to be at the ready as well. So they only really need to win one more fight just WEUNITED. Just the way overtime is, the way spawns now work in King of the Hill. So the next fight, if WEUNITED can win it, will be their stage.
But for LG, they're definitely going to try and hold on here. God's in good position. Has to back out for Too Easy. The poke too strong. And here comes Shadowburn now. Sound Barrier, Dragon Blade on the way. Takes out Milo immediately. Still looking for more in the backline. Has Pooks in his sights. Takes out Pooks. Gets Gods. That's going to be a 3K from Shadowburn's Genji. And just like that, as you've mentioned, Hex, this will be WEUNITED's point. And now for LG to bring this back and not drop their first game in the group stages, they are going to need to do the reverse sweep here on Lijiang. They're going to try and force overtime, but they're down way too much.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. So yeah, that's Control Center. They looked pretty strong there, did WEUNITED. You know, we talked about this patch when it first came out. Like, well, we're now firmly entering the McCree meta. Maybe we spoke too soon. Is this the Genji meta? I mean, it has been all about Shadowburn and Seagull, and if they're able to string together some kills, and yes, it's been consistent from Too Easy and Gods both getting back and forths, but really the fights have gone all in the favor of the best Genji at this point.
Yeah, I mean, both Genjis had really good moments. Shadowburn, of course, very bursty. Seagull, very consistent.
Yeah.
And now, if LG wants to make a turnabout here, Hex, they're gonna have to do it on the night market.
Well,
I will say this, by the way, is that Enigma, he is a really good tracer, but wasn't able to get what he was looking for in the last round. I'm not sure this meta is as conducive to tracer play, so we'll see if he pulls it out here again. Maybe not.
well, we'll see. Forsaken will jump in and back out right away. He's learned that you can't really dive very hard as your Winston anymore. He also still gets punished for it as Shadowburn and Forsaken go down. That's it. That's it. You can't fight anymore. It's 4v6.
Yeah, when you get 2 quick kills like that, LG got the kills they needed. They're going to go on the point. They're not going to go too crazy. Although Enigma really far deep right now. Now he goes down the Too Easy, but Too Easy's going to die for this. Zarya for a McCree, that's not the worst trade. And they should still be able to get this point, but maybe not. Shadowburn coming back in, gets the double kill on both Indust and Seagull as a beautiful reflect. Oh my goodness, not like this. WEUNITED coming back in force, and only 7% to LG right now as they lose this point.
Yeah, I mean, there's poking to be aggressive as Zarya, and usually you can get away with it because you have your shield, and did kind of get away with it momentarily, but then the rest of it, it's just you're so out of position. Shadowburn exploits it, gets his couple kills as he always does, and they're able to flip that back. Now in the lead, Shadowburn starts it off with a kill on Gods.
Yeah, God's going down in the beginning. This is Spell's Doom here for LG. 2 kills for WEUNITED. Graviton comes out just to make sure. That makes it a 4K, and WEUNITED, they're going to hold in here, and because of the nature of this wipe, they're going to be able to set up in a very favorable defensive position as well.
One thing about WEUNITED is they never really have to burn multiple ults unless the other team is burning multiple ults. They don't overkill it. That's one Graviton, everyone just primaried up after that. They got their primary damage on, charged up their own ults. Now you see the advantage that they have in that situation.
All right, so they're moving in once more. Dragon Blade is at the right here for Seagull. Too Easy opens with the Deadeye to zone things out. Has to put it away, and Seagull now. Dragon Blade at the ready, looking for an opportunity. Rose going to go for Shadowburn. He's taken out. Now goes on Winston. One more slash will take him down, but no, the Transcendence stops that. But not for long. 2 kills here for LG. And this is going well for them.
Yeah.
They have a lot of momentum in their favor, and
that's the Gods and Seagull show right now. Enigma also shows up too. Those are the 3 that you really are going to need to show up in the kill feed a ton for them to flip this back. They do eliminate the other team, grab this point back, 11% to 61. It's going to be interesting to see where they hold here. Sometimes it can be hard to bust out. They do have that Graviton up as well, so the next time they push out, I believe they're going to be entering a black hole.
yeah, no, the Wombo comments here. Enigma is saying here, just walk forward. Here comes the Graviton, gets 3 people in, a beauty by Enigma. He is his own follow-up Hex, gets the triple kill. Who needs a team anyways? Gotta check your corners.
Usually it's a Reaper hanging down in the corner. For there, it was my favorite Russian, and she just absolutely cleaned it up.
Enigma just sat there and was like, all right, this is going down this way, nothing you guys can do, and that is exactly what happened. And this buys LG a lot of time, even when, if WEUNITED recaps us on the next point, it's going to be pretty much even on progress. So LG starting to step forward and looking for the turnabout. WEUNITED does move in here with the Winston. Here comes Dragon Blade Soundbearer, though, going right in on Shadowburn. The counter Genji is real, and Seagull still alive, looking for big damage coming out. Forces out the Transcendence. 5v5 right now between both teams as here comes Gods looking for the poke. Takes out Too Easy. He has Nova Cree counterpart to worry about. This is going to be a hold here by LG. They've gotten the picks they need.
Yeah, they're just going to get cleaned up here. Slash is going to come in late, try to get a pick or 2, but he's essentially just trying to suicide as well. Reels does die late. So really, it's going to come down to the next fight. WEUNITED has to win this next fight, otherwise it's going to be over.
I gotta say, Enigma's Zarya play here has been phenomenal, especially in the last minute and a half. I mean, he cleaned up 3 kills towards the end. Definitely want to see him more on Enigma or on Zarya here than Tracer, because this has been working out very well.
Zarya's been a consistent part of every Overwatch comp since the beginning of time. Still doesn't get the love she deserves, in my opinion.
Oh, Graviton Surge does come out here from the offense. Too Easy gets 2 kills off, and LG, though, gets 2 kills in turn. Here comes Seagull once again. Dragon Blade at the ready, takes out Lucio. Looking for... He doesn't even look for it. This is going to be LG's point, so LG on the board here on Lijiang Tower. They are not going quietly into that good night. We'll see now if they can redeem themselves over the next 2 rounds and clutch it out over WEUNITED.
1-2.
I mean, this is our first set of the night. I'm going to die by the end of this evening.
But you're going to die happy.
I am already super happy. This has been a great set. I'm surprised that WEUNITED is playing LG this close. I expected a much more one-sided. I'm thrilled that it hasn't been. Now, I mean, I just want this to go to a 5th stage, actually. So any switch-ups here? No, Enigma is still on that Zarya. Everyone else kind of maintaining their similar roles on the roster. Forsaken and Milo playing Winstons now. No divas on the field.
Odiva's on the field. We'll see how this works out, but LG going to be on the way. And yeah, I think for Enigma, I mean, his Zarya play was great. I want to see more of that going forward. We'll see who's going to win this all-important first skirmish. So though, the way it's been with these teams, neither team really having trouble retaking the point from the other.
No, it's been super back and forth. I know we say that term a lot, but it is no other way to describe what has gone on Lijiang Tower.
Enigma coming in big, gets first kill, takes out the Winston. Reels does take out Seagull, but overall, LG with the momentum here. Enigma picking up a second kill, and man, he's charged up. Zarya plays good. He's looking for 2 easy. Will he add him to the victimless? Milo takes him out, and LG will be taking first control, so just really good Zarya play coming out.
Yeah, full team wipe there. They're going to have to take a moment to reset. They're going to come through here. When you're on this map trying to take control back, it's really hard. Which angle are they going to take? Maybe they send Shadowburn through the middle to kind of get a distraction. They do. He's going to rotate around, join them all in pack room, as that's the angle they're taking.
Right, well, Deadeye right now comes out from 2 easy, looking for those skulls, looking even just for a single pickoff. Gonna have to cancel it, still buys the team a little bit of space and get on the point. Milo, though, moving right in with primal range, but he's already down so much HP, not quite as looking for. Shadowburn was in the back, Dragon Blade doesn't get too much on. Seagull with the counter Dragon Blade does get a lot, takes out Slasher, looking for a little bit more, has to put the blade away, but damage has been done. Down goes Forsaken. Seagull completes the triple kill. And oh my goodness, LG bring this back. A little bit of razzle dazzle on the Lucio at the end, too.
Well, it's been all LG so far on this stage. Seagull's definitely gotten the better end of the Genji fight so far. It's interesting. Shadowburn keeps challenging him. He keeps diving on him and then backing off like 1v1 me. And then Seagull's been patient on it. He lets Shadowburn come out, does his Dragon Blade. He got one pick, but then Seagull, more patient on it, takes him out in turn.
Yeah, no, they've been countering his Russians pretty darn good here thus far. Here comes Graviton Surge out from the offense. Seagull, though, with the Deflect, takes out 2 easy. They're able to withstand the Storm, Transcendence being a big part of that. And 2 kills here from LG. Shadowburn looking for anything right now, not really finding it. Finds a Discord Orb right on top of his head, and a Winston chasing after him. And nothing too flashy there, but they weather the Graviton. They're going to hold on. And Enigma will have Graviton up for the next push, which will be the last attempt from WEUNITED in retaking this point.
Yeah, they're in deep trouble here. They might even get this kind of, if they go over to the bridge, they're going to all fall off the bridge. That's what Enigma's waiting for that Graviton into the wall. He's going to get it.
Oh, he's looking for the Graviton. There we go again. He does force out the Transcendence immediately. Oh no, Forsaken kills both Indust and Gods in the back. Yeah. Seagull's still alive here with the Dragon Blade. Doesn't get what he's looking for. And the Transcendence from Slasher really ruining his day as, oh no, Milo into the pit. And WEUNITED will be retaking this at the last moment.
Yeah, I thought she was going to do the thing where you slam it on the wall and pull everyone into the pit. It actually has happened in comp play before, yes. So a little disappointing from Enigma, but really nice play from Forsaken. Monkey over the top. He knows that Graviton's coming in, so he just bails out of there immediately, gets what he can in the back line, swings that fight in their favor for when they come out of the black hole.
All right, well, Reflect comes in right away there. 2 easy takes out Seagull. Here come the skulls for 2 easy on the Deadeye. Doesn't get what he's looking for. Both Genjis are down here, so this is relatively even. Gonna turn into a McCree fight, but the Graviton Surge going to pull this in their favor. The Transcendence comes out just a little bit too slow. It's too little, too late for Indust there, and as a result, this fight going to go in favor of WEUNITED.
Yeah, Enigma's still in here. He is probably going to get taken out in short order. He's going to bail. Yep.
He's just, okay, there's no point in this anymore. That was a tactical suicide coming out from Enigma. Oh, man. Oh,
yeah. We've seen it millions of times, and it still amuses me. So
I mean, it was sort of an epic jump, too. He didn't just walk off. He jumped off. There's a difference.
All right, so Milo switches it up. He is off the Winston. Now he's on the Reinhardt. They know they need something to try to initiate this fight. They come over the bridge.
If they're on the bridge, Soundbear, though, is up here from Reels. Gods goes down early. They might not even need to use it. 3 kills out here from WEUNITED. Yeah, they get to save the Soundbearer, so not the best look from LG there because they weren't... It wasn't a productive wipe. A productive wipe here is that maybe you lose the fight, but you make them use ults.
Yeah.
Look at all the ults that are up right now, and now the bad news for LG is that they are on their last push, and if they don't take it here, Hex, that's going to be it. They will lose the round, and they will add a loss to their total here in the monthly melee of July. So LG right now moving in, all cards going to be on the table. They run into the Soundbearer. Shadowburn into the backfield. Does eat a flashbang, but it's not enough. Gods goes down. Indust goes down. A double kill for Shadowburn. A triple kill for Shadowburn. And that's going to be it. This is going to be WEUNITED defeating LG here on Lijiang in best out of 3. So...
I mean, I can't believe they clutched out this map. Oh my god, overtime is in action as Seagull comes up, Dragon Blaze out of the point.
It's a last-ditch effort here, but they're just down too many people. They do keep an overtime. We're going to see. Will there be heroics? They're looking for it right now. Too easy though, takes out Pooks.
Kofi needs to start turning blue if there's going to be any chance, and it's all red. That's it. Yeah.
Alright, so I mean, it was a better overtime effort than expected from LG there, given what they had to move in for, but it was not enough. And so, WEUNITED coming in strong, taking a series.